What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Brentford Liverpool post-match reaction and analysis video. And oh my goodness, how on earth did Liverpool get 3 injuries in the first half? We have the worst rotten luck with injuries. I will tell you what happened. So at halftime I got home from the hospital, I visited my brother. He's doing much better, he's out of a coma, he's responsive. He's still not out of the ICU, but he's getting better and better each day. So thank goodness, hopefully the doctors can keep helping him and hopefully he can get out of the hospital in the next 3-4 weeks. We will see, but I didn't see the worst half. So at halftime when I saw that Liverpool were leading with the Darwin Núñez goal and the Jota assist, I watched the goal and I watched the highlights of the first half. It was great news. But then when I saw that Curtis Jones went off injured and I saw the injury, it looked absolutely horrible. I think Curtis Jones' injury is really bad. He twisted his knee. He could be out for months. Diogo Jota, a Brentford player, fully landed on his knee with his full weight. And that must be some kind of ligament damage. Of course, Klopp said it doesn't look good, but we have to wait. Sometimes you get a positive surprise when you get the diagnosis. And then, to make matters worse, Darwin Núñez was substituted at halftime, and that wasn't tactical because Klopp said we are not sure if he has something or not. He felt something, and that's what I like about Liverpool. So when a player feels something, even if it's just a tight hamstring or something, they take him off. And Liverpool didn't have enough players to take a risk with Darwin Núñez as well. So I'm actually happy that we took Darwin Núñez off because we have the craziest, busiest schedule coming up. So for Liverpool to get these kind of really long-term injuries back to back in a row is really terrible. I mean, Szoboszlai, Thiago and Trent Alexander-Arnold re-injured themselves just 1 or 2 games in after coming back. And then Alisson put his hamstring in training. We knew that like yesterday. And today Curtis Jones and Jota could be out long term. But at least Liverpool were absolutely clinical, and it would have felt much worse if this game ended with a Brentford win or a draw. At least Liverpool keep playing well and keep producing results. And today, even without Jota, even without Darwin Núñez, Liverpool were ruthlessly clinical in the second half, thanks to Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah. This is only the second time in Premier League history that a team has 2 players, substitutes, scoring a goal and an assist each. So both Salah got a goal and an assist as a substitute, and Cody Gakpo the same goal and an assist as a substitute as well. And the McAllister goal is a thing of beauty. Mo Salah passes it into the box. McAllister has 2 Brentford players on him, and he just makes the most exquisite, brilliant first touch, takes the Brentford player out of the game, and then he toe pokes it past the goalkeeper. Absolutely world-class goal, and I really hope that McAllister can stay fit. We now have, I think, 4 fit midfielders: Endo, McAllister, Harvey Elliott and Gravenberch. And to be fair, Gravenberch played really well, just like Mo Salah, but with Mo Salah it's a given. But when Gravenberch had to be coming on 34th minute, he must have been surprised because, you don't expect you to come on in the first half. But Gravenberch had a really good last 60 minutes. And also then Mo Salah scores himself after a Cody Gakpo assist. The way he holds off the defender, the way he shields the ball was absolutely stupendous. Absolutely brilliant goal by Salah. And then he slots it home into the bottom far corner. A world-class goal by a world-class player. Now Salah has like 19 goals and 9 assists in just 28 games. Absolutely remarkable, amazing goal and assist return. But then Ivan Toney scored. Brentford threatened with some attacks, and Kelleher made some really good saves. The only injury I'm not too worried about is weirdly the Alisson injury, because we have the League Cup final coming up very soon, and at least Kelleher gets a run of games until the League Cup final. He would have played the League Cup final anyway, but if Alisson doesn't get injured, then Kelleher might have come in to the League Cup final cold, but now he can play against Luton on Wednesday, and then next Sunday, so 8 days from now, we play Chelsea in the League Cup final, and I really want Liverpool to win that because we need Jurgen Klopp to be sent off into the sunset with at least 1 trophy. And it would be absolutely heartbreaking if the injuries decided this title race. and not how good Liverpool are. Because with a fully fit squad, I believe Liverpool can go toe-to-toe with Manchester City. But if we get too many injuries, it's just inevitable that our backup players or the backup of the backup players won't be as good as our starting 11. And Cody Gakpo made it 4-1 after a brilliant Luis Diaz assist. And I really hope that we get no more injuries in this crazy run-in, because we will play twice every week, sometimes 3 times in 8 days, something crazy like that. Conor Bradley was again back to his imperious best. It's absolutely crazy how Conor Bradley, who only played like 8 or 9 senior games in Liverpool shirt, he looks like a player who played already 100 games. And he looks like a Premier League footballer who already played like 70 or 100 Premier League games. He looks absolutely brilliant, very assured, very confident. The way he ran forward and almost scored in like the 10th minute was a thing of beauty. And I really hope that Conor Bradley can stay fit between now and the end of the season, because he is like almost as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold in terms of having a brilliant right back. Of course, his passing is not as good, but he can defend, he can assist, he can run forward, and he has this boundless energy and enthusiasm that is infectious. And I'm really happy that Conor Bradley will hopefully develop into a world-class player. He looks like absolutely brilliant. The Brentford made some horrendous mistakes in the second half. We have to say that some of the defending for the Liverpool goals wasn't really Premier League standard. And Brentford are only like 6 points above the relegation zone, so they are not 100% safe. And they have a brutal schedule. They play Arsenal, Manchester City, West Ham and Chelsea in the next 4 games. So Brentford have to pick up points from somewhere. So Jota got an assist, Nunez got a goal, they both got injured. Curtis Jones also suffered that terrible leg injury, and it's just inevitable that Jota and Jones picks up injuries, because they always pick up injuries. But these were freak injuries. I mean, the Curtis Jones one, it's just a balance issue that his leg is stuck in the turf and his body is moving forward, so his leg is like twisted or in an unnatural position. His knee just didn't turn anymore because he just couldn't, and that's how he got probably knee ligament damage. I hope it's not a full tear, because a knee ligament tear could be an ACL injury, which could be 7, 8, 9, 10 months out. Same with Diogo Jota. I hope it's not a tear of the ligaments. Of course, Liverpool will have to wait for the tests. Jota was and is one of our best goal scorers, and Liverpool again survived without Mo Salah for long periods because Jota was so good. I mean, Jota's stats are absolutely crazy. He came back against Burnley in December the 26th after missing a month with injury. He scored against Burnley in 6 minutes. Then he got back-to-back assists against Newcastle and Arsenal. Then against Fulham he didn't get a goal, but then against Bournemouth he got 2 goals plus an assist, then another goal and another goal against Norwich and Chelsea. So that's 8 goal contributions already. And then he scored against Burnley, that's 9, and then against Brentford he got an assist. So that's 10 goal contributions, either goals or assists, since he came back in December the 26th. So in just 1.5 months, Jota got 10 goal contributions, which is absolutely mad, absolutely crazy. And this was about to be Diogo Jota's best Liverpool season, because in just 28 games, Jota gets 14 goals, 3 assists, and his best season was his first full season with Liverpool, second full season with Liverpool, 55 games, 21 goals and 6 assists. He was on course to get an even better return. But that's the one worry with Jota, and I don't want to blame him for the injuries, because he's not at fault for any of these injuries. In his 4 Liverpool seasons so far, he only had 1 season where he could play pretty much throughout the whole season without a serious injury. In his first season he got 30 games, which is a little bit more than half of what usually play. And then 2 seasons ago, 55 games. That was the 63 game almost quadruple winning season, where we got to the cup final in every competition. Then 28 games last season, and this season it's again 28 games. And I'm really worried that Jota would not play again this season, or Curtis Jones as well. I really hope not, because that would be devastating. But we have like February, so March, April, May. That's like three and a half months of the season left. If any of these players are out for longer than 3 months, it will be a struggle for them to come back. The good news for Liverpool is that we still have Salah coming back from injury. We still have Darwin Núñez. Hopefully he just got a knock and he can play in the next game. And we have Cody Gakpo and Darwin Núñez. Luis Diaz. So we have 4 forwards still available. The big problem area is the midfield. Until Szoboszlai is back and until Trent is back, we will struggle a little bit with our numbers in terms of the midfielders. Because as I said, we have 4 fit midfielders plus the youngsters like Bobby Clark. And we have to rotate because we played Saturday early kickoff, and this was probably the best Liverpool performance in a Saturday early kickoff for years. And remember, we lost 3-1 to Brentford last season, where we conceded 5 goals, but 2 of them were choked off for offside. That was an absolute hammering. 2 seasons ago, Liverpool got a 3-3 draw against Brentford. So I don't think Liverpool have ever won in this fixture against Brentford, which is like really weird and unusual. But thankfully this time Liverpool got a win, and not only a win, but an emphatic win. But yeah, we play Wednesday, we play Sunday, the League Cup final, then 3 days later we play the FA Cup, 5th round against Southampton. And then we play Nottingham Forest, and probably after that the Europa League last 16 fixtures will come in. So we will play every 3 days a game. And if Liverpool get any more injuries, we will struggle big time. So that's the one advantage that Man City has. They have a fully fit squad, and also they have a much deeper squad. Thankfully, Liverpool integrated so many of our young players so brilliantly that now we can call upon the young players and they can still plug the gaps here and there. When Trent and Tsimikas and Gomez was out, Conor Bradley could come in and play fantastically well. So yeah, let's hope that Liverpool can keep winning, because that's the only thing that matters really in this title race. We have to keep winning, because Man City, if they win their games in hand, they will still be ahead of Liverpool. We have to win every game. I think this was our hardest game until we play Man City in the Premier League, because we play Luton and Nottingham Forest before we play Manchester City at Anfield. So we have to win those games. We have to win the Chelsea League Cup final. We have to win in the FA Cup. Every game is a must-win for Liverpool, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. Just please, the injury gods, leave Liverpool alone for once. In Jurgen Klopp's last season, I don't want the injuries to be the reason why Liverpool don't win multiple trophies or the Premier League title. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.